inviting you on air to disavow whether or not you have any affiliations or connections with the KKK. So let's just take the portion of your book that Vivek Ramaswamy quoted. It reads as following: the remedy for past discrimination is present discrimination.
Crazy.
The remedy to present discrimination is future discrimination.
Crazy.
This is from your book. Ramaswamy says that's racism.
I agree with Vivek. I concur wholeheartedly with Vivek.
Really, it's a slur calling you akin to a Grand Wizard of the KKK.
This guy says it's a slur, bro. He's bugging, bro. How is
Ramaswamy says that's racism. How do you deal with the fact that somebody just slings this comment? Really, it's a slur calling you akin to
Vivek was not.
Grand Wizard.
Then Vivek was not. He was not dehumanizing Ibram and Ayanna Presley when he said that, bro. He was not dehumanizing, bro. He was keeping it a buck. But people like this guy, they just cannot handle the truth, bro. So they say what he said was a slur, bro. Nah, it wasn't a slur, bro. It's just that you are averse to the truth, man.
Is future discrimination, end quote. This is from your book. Ramaswamy said,
people like this cornball, Ayanna Presley and other wokies, they condone the anti-white BS, bro. They condone anti-white hatred, anti-white bigotry. They make it. They don't, bro. It's horrible, bro. It's horrible.
Remedy for past discrimination is present discrimination. The remedy to present discrimination is future discrimination, end quote. This is from your book. Ramaswamy says that's racism. How do you deal with the fact that somebody just slings this comment? Really, it's a slur calling you akin to a Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Bruh. Before y'all hear Ibram X, I gotta say this, bro. Present racism is not the cure of past racism, bro. Present racism is not. It's not. Yeah, present racism is not the solution, bro. You are not gonna solve racism by bringing present discrimination, bro. You are not gonna eradicate racism by bringing present racism, bro. You are not gonna eliminate racism by bringing present discrimination. Present discrimination is not the elimination of racism, bro. It's the continuation of racism, bro. It's crazy, man. The people that purport to be against racism are true proponents of racism. I said this before. They're not trying to end racism for real, bro. They just want to be hateful towards whites, bro. They think too wrong to make it right, but they don't make it right. Just because certain white antecedents mistreated blacks, he dehumanized the blacks. That doesn't mean that it's laudable to say that all white people, to blame white people that had nothing to do with slavery for what certain white antecedents did. It doesn't make it right, bro.
Somebody just slings this.
It doesn't make sense to blame white people that had nothing to do with that transgression, bro. With that moral malady ailment. It doesn't make sense to call white people who are not racist, to call people who are not, to call white people who are not hateful. It doesn't make sense, man.
Is future
They're not going to eliminate racism by being racist to white people.
How do you deal with the fact that somebody just slings this comment? Really, it's a slur calling you akin to a Grand Wizard of the KKK.
The blacks that condone present discrimination are bozos, bro. They really are.
Ramaswamy says that's racism. How do you deal with the fact that somebody just slings this comment? Really, it's a slur calling you akin
You're a softie, bro. You're a
woke.
You're a snowflake for saying that it's a slur.
All I can do is set the record straight and set the truth straight. And the fact of the matter is that the Maori clan actually hates me. And you know who the Maori clan loves? The very candidate that Vivek praises every chance he gets, and that's Donald Trump. Who, of course, described
it's horrible that
white
they.
supremacists as very fine
It's horrible
people
that
who
he
told them
thinks
to
that
stand
Trump
back
is
and stand by. Who did nothing
is
as
a
they
KKK.
as they recruit white
Bro, that's crazy.
online. Who has done nothing as they terrorize and murder people of color and Jews and Muslims and women. But that is crazy. Trump.
They make it, the wokies make it seem like Trump is the worst human, like he is this, like he is this, like he is the most devilish person, as if he is racist.
Boy, another day, and that means another video about.
Like Trump doesn't have. Yeah, Trump doesn't hate black people, bro. That the wokies, they're gonna keep saying Trump hates black people, bro. But he doesn't, bro. He really doesn't.
Vivek Ramaswamy being attacked by the mainstream liberal media. Okay, the nation, they're literally losing their minds. Okay, they are losing.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
And that means another video about Vivek Ramaswamy being attacked by the mainstream liberal media. Okay, the nation, boy, another day, and
I'm gonna do a part 2 to this.
About Vivek Ramaswamy being attacked by the mainstream liberal media. Okay,
the wokies hate Vivek.
They're literally losing their minds. Okay,
it's
they are
crazy.
losing their minds over this guy because he is a non-white conservative Republican
speaking logically, rationally.
That really
keeping it a buck.
Because he's turning the left's own tactics against them, specifically when it comes to this conversation about race. And they can't stand it. They
detest it.
Okay? Recently, he came out and made comments about Ayanna Pressley and Ibram X. Kendi,
two cornballs
on the left and the Democrat Party. He
Far
said,
left
their rhetoric is akin to basically being grand wizards of the modern day KKK. Okay? I mean, they would make KKK wizards proud, considering the rhetoric that
the
they
speech,
spew,
the anti-white bigotry.
Specifically, again, racism against black people disagree.
I meant to say the anti-black dissent. They're against blacks who dissent, who don't think, who don't conform, who are not sheep-minded. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said anti-white. Yeah, because the KKK, the original KKK, they hated black people. They hated melanated people. They're anti-melanated people who think differently, who have their own minds, who are not simping for the left, who are not simping for the Democratic Party. Yeah, bro. Facts.
The rhetoric that they constantly spew, the racism that they push, specifically, again, racism,
the intolerance.
Black people disagree with the leftist agenda. And in my opinion, I think he's correct. Okay, I think he's correct. And there's nothing wrong with what he said, especially considering the attacks and the comparisons that are always levied at conservatives in regards to calling them Nazis,
KKKs, bigots, freaks,
monsters, again, apparently
neo monsters.
Swami uses the Democrats' own tactic and the left's tactics back against them. They want to boo-boo, whine, and cry. For example,
they want to play the victim, the people that throw the rocks.
Belshi, who is an Indian that works at
don't throw rocks and hide your hand. You feel me?
Basically pushed him
take the criticism that you bring. You got to be able to take what you dish out. If you cannot take what you dish out, then don't even dish out the issue.
There are two genders. Fossil fuels are a requirement for human prosperity. Reverse racism is racism.
Facts.
An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their children. The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to man. Capitalism lifts us up from poverty.
Yeah.
There are 3 branches of government,
Yeah.
not 4.
Mm.
And the U.S. Constitution, it is the strongest guarantor of freedom in human history. That is what won us the American Revolution. That is what will win us the revolution.
Vivek could be cooking, man. He really be cooking.
Now, behind the smile and the charismatic quips are some ideas and beliefs that are really quite alarming. Vivek has peddled dangerous conspiracy theories about January 6th, claiming it was driven by excessive government censorship. He pushed as recently as this month a conspiracy about 9/11, suggesting it may have been an inside job by the U.S. government. His campaign claims he was misquoted, but the recently released audio recording of the incident sure makes it sound like he was, in fact, pushing the conspiracy. And then there are his policy ideas. He believes the United States should stop providing aid to Ukraine immediately, that Ukraine should concede the Donbas region to Russia. He wants to raise the voting age to 25 unless young people serve in the military or pass a test. He's pledged to abolish key government agencies like the FBI, the Department of Education, and the IRS. He said that the climate change agenda is a hoax and that increased investment in fossil fuels are a necessity for human flourishing. He has promised to pardon Donald Trump on his first day in office, and it doesn't end there. Just yesterday, Ramaswamy said he would like Elon Musk as an advisor when he wins the presidency. And then he likened the progressive Democratic representative Ayanna Pressley and the activist and author Ibram to grand wizards of the Ku Klux Klan. He just said 2 people, 2 black progressive people, are like grand wizards of the Ku Klux Klan. And by the way, he said the climate...
As if progressive automatically means good, bro. Just because you're a progressive, that doesn't mean that you are automatically a good person. There's a lot of clowns that are progressives. That progressive label doesn't mean anything, bro. You can be a progressive and a horrible person at the same time, bro. They're horrible people. Ayanna, Ibram, they're horrible, bro. They condone bigotry, bro. They condone divisiveness. All forms of divisive of hate should be reviled, bro. Not just white against black, black against white. Like I said before, Latino against white, white against Latino. Different. All forms, bro, should be reviled. If you don't revile all forms, if you don't revile or execrate all forms of bigotry, hatred, then you are a clown. You're a sucker. You are a scourge. That's real. That's the reality.
Ibram Kendi, 2 grand wizards of the Ku Klux Klan. He just said 2 people, 2 black progressive people are like
just because you're black, that doesn't mean you're good. You're good.
He said the climate change refugees.
That doesn't mean you're good.
There were an estimated 20 million.
I'm gonna stop it right here. I'll be back. I'm gonna stop it right here. I'll be back. Yeah, bro. People gotta awaken, bro. Just because you're progressive, just because you're black, you're black. Just because you're black, that doesn't mean you're virtuous. Straight up and down, man. I'll be back.